Well, welcome back to another video. You join me on day 2. We were down at Yanning Lakes, it's a tongue twister for me, Yanning Lakes yesterday. Now you join me at Bailey Lookout, and this is my first time being here. It's quite different to how I saw it on what was it, Wikicamps, where I found out about this little spot. I didn't really know about it, so I've come out here to check it out and to take some photos. So unfortunately, I was hoping to do a sunset shoot here, but unfortunately got the clouds rolling back in again. They weren't forecast. That's a bit of life for you around here. So yeah, gonna get out and take some photos around this area. Yeah, maybe I wasn't alone. Hello.
Wow, what a setup.
Well, they were lovely people. I thought they were locals. I mean, I thought they were not from around here, and well, one of them weren't, but the others were their owners here. I'm just going to check the focus actually. I think they're in focus. I'm using autofocus right now. I was using manual. So yeah, there's apparently a little cave down there. Might check it out later. Yeah, this is nice. Alright, let's take some photos. So I think I'll get my first composition of this tree up here. Since we've still got just a little bit of line, I want to get some of that. Right, so I'm really happy with the composition up there. The shame about the light, you know, looking around these clouds, you're just getting thicker and thicker. And unfortunately, we don't have that nice bit of light on the trees, which would be lovely. And yes, that's my car behind me. Yeah, I didn't walk far from it because I didn't need to for this composition. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to move around this little area and find some unique compositions, some nice uprooted trees. I might find something in there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy I think with this. Polarizer I don't think would do much. We can have a go at putting it on. There's no real glare, there's no real colours in there as such, so, and there's nothing, yeah, it just looks a bit flat. Earlier it looked great. I wish I took some photos of that before. I might just change the composition down just a little bit, get less sky and get more foreground. So yeah, f8, a 60th of a second, ISO 100, focusing on the trees, because they're my main thing, and I don't mind a little bit of fog. Have a look and see what else there is around here. And I should say, there are thousands of ants around this area. But with all the rain, it's just washed away all these nests, and they're rebuilding. They're just scattered everywhere. They're scattered around my car. Yeah, there's heaps of them around here. Not nice. I had to find a good spot for my bag, but I'm going to have another little walk around here and see what else I find. I think I'm going to switch my 24 to 105 now. really struggling with this. There's just so much going on, so many fallen trees, and it's just too busy, too cluttered for me. Even if I'm trying to single out little subjects, it's really, really difficult. I keep looking off into the distance, you know, looking around me, but I just feel like I'm trying to make a photo, and that is something I don't want to do. I've found another group of trees that I like. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to come around a little bit to my left, because there's a little bush in the foreground I don't want. This feels like I'm just taking photos off a hill. I'll get the little bush in shot actually. Don't know if we'll get any light coming through. No, I thought I could see some rain for a second there. I'm just going to get another shot of this. Who knows, these images might be really nice. I'm going to go for a nice soft look for them, pastel like colours, because that's what I feel like this location requires, a nice soft edit. Up on the peak now. Yeah, I had both cameras on, so I had one tripod on that shoulder, one tripod on that one. Had a little slip. Thankfully nothing broken, and I didn't fall far. You know, there are images out here, I'm just not seeing them. Plus it's my style as well. What I'm looking for is a personal thing. Yeah, light would have been a crucial thing, you know, especially that dappled light. Like in my last video I showed some photos of these trees in the field, and I just pulled over and got these shots. No video to it, and I just saw these trees caught by the light, and it just looked amazing. It really brings the scene to life. Gives you like key pockets of interest, and that's something I'm not having here. It's flat and busy. If it was flat light and simplicity, I can work with that. But this, yeah, and it just doesn't convey well in an image. Yeah, I'm struggling, and I'm rambling right now, and I realise that, so I'm going to stop and we'll head down here, see if something happens there. I really want to get one more shot on the bag, and I don't want it to just be of this little spot just here. See that tree there? My camera's facing the right way. Right. Shallow depth of field, tree looking over, square crop. That might work. Have a go. see anything. When there was a light earlier, it was lovely. It was really nice. I made myself some dinner and I had a little bit of a rest in the car, and then I wake up to clouds coming over and I rushed to get ready, and then by the time I was ready, it was done. And yeah, and the sun tomorrow morning as well, or tomorrow, will be rising over that way, so it won't be having the light where I want it, and I'm heading home tomorrow as well. I'm running out of supplies. I've only got enough to get me home and for tomorrow morning and a little bit tonight, so yeah, only brought enough for 2 days. I'm a little bit gutted about this, I really am. I thought it was going to be a really nice spot to come to, but as I said, it's just the photos I'd seen on online on Wikicamps. It was really, there wasn't all these fallen trees, so it looks really nice, and against the trees against the nice red rock of this area, as you can see, no colour grading behind me, that is how it is. Yeah, it just looked wonderful, and a bit of light on it, yeah, it would work so well. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be coming back to this spot. It was definitely one of those ones where I wanted to come to have a photograph, take some photos. Who knows, I might really like these photos, and I think what I'm going to have to do is just going to sit on it and see how I feel over the next couple days, because who knows, I might come in it with a fresh mind. I might be just being brutally hard on myself. I feel gutted, I really do. Oh dear. But this is photography for you, and I'm really trying to make something work. I'm really trying hard here. I'm thoroughly disappointed. I wish I got out earlier. I was thinking about it, but I'm thinking now, I looked at the forecast and everything, so it was going to be fine, and now it's not. Kicking myself over that. Had good light earlier, just not ideal conditions, or good light but hard light. I could have made that work, but what's done is done. And yeah, bugger. Oh well. Anyway, who knows, I might be, as I said, brutally hard on myself, but I am enjoying my new camera, my 5D Mark IV with a 70-200. I love this lens now. I was just getting it as a temporary lens, but no, I love it with this camera, and the IS is so good. Yeah, I don't need IBIS or anything like that. Yeah, IS on the lens works, and I've got a steady hand anyway. But anyway, I'm going to let you be, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now. Well, good morning everyone. So this wasn't really planned for. I've been taking some photos out this morning, and I wasn't going to do a video on this. Let me just tilt you down a little bit. Yeah, so I've got my 5D Mark IV out. I've got my 70-200mm at the full 200mm. I really wish I had a bit of a longer focal length right now, but I'm really getting this lovely scene. I think the light has finished, but what I wanted to yeah, show you is this place here. So let me flip you around. So I've got this lovely little scene. Just turn you around. There we go. Right little scene right out to the distance here. There's a nice little tree. You probably can't see it, but when I go through here, you'll see on the back of the camera what it looks like. I'll just get rid of all that. So yeah, that's what I really like. Just nice and simple. We had more layers earlier. As you can see, it's not really amounting to much. We'll take another photo just as an example. So how important lighting is. I'll just turn this around so it's a bit more front on. Yeah, just how important lighting is. So just going back through the images, you can see the way these layers build up. See how it changes? So I'm going back now. So yeah, I've been here a while, and there was no light, so you can see the difference. No light, to having some light. And what I wanted to do is catch the, let me just zoom in here. So what I wanted to do is catch in on the base of the trees here and get some light on them. So I didn't want just the tops of the trees, or getting that light. I wanted it also to work towards the base, as you can slowly see it coming into frame there, and then just boom, we've got it. But then we've got just parts of the field are in light, as you can see there. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing this. And we've got even more, another pocket of light, and it's also just casting more light onto the field, and that's really nice as well. So I'll just zoom out. So yeah, I went with a nice square crop because it just felt right for this. As you can see, as soon as the light starts to raise and come around this sort of area, that light encroaches onto these trees. Sorry, the light encroaches onto these trees, and then you sort of lose that separation. But with the light hitting those trees, you get the nice. So yeah, let me show you. I'll zoom in a bit more. So yeah, you can see the nice separation between the light and the dark, but as they go through them, you'll see that background starts to absorb, and it goes, and then you see it all go away. And if I take another shot now of it, let me just change my exposure a bit. Still a nice little scene. Gonna zoom in, but yeah, we don't have any of that background separation, don't have those layers as much as we did earlier, but still a lovely scene, and lots in focus as well. That's fully zoomed in, and we're zooming in on the trees right off in the distance there. Well, that was unplanned this morning, wasn't it? You know, got up at 5 AM and yeah, didn't really plan on taking any photos, and then I got my camera out a short while later and had a go at taking some photos of that mountain, or the hill with the two trees on the top. I was going more for a silhouetted approach to it, so hopefully it works. Yeah, I over the period of time, as the light increased and I could decrease my shutter speed, because I think it was originally 10 seconds, and I was able to get it down to like a 30th and a 60th of a second. I was able to just get a little bit of motion blur, and hopefully it's worked. You would have seen. Yeah, so got some photos of that. I really hope it worked out. And then off to the left of it, there was one tree sort of singled out against the others. Instead of zooming in really tight and getting just that single tree, I didn't feel like it wouldn't give it enough room to breathe. So what I've done is shot a bit wider and got parts of the other trees in the frame, just to actually tell the story and help tie the scene together as well. So framing off from both sides, which was really nice, and also because it was on such a slope, I kept the camera nice and level, in line with the trees. I'm doing this because I'm thinking of this as a tree, so keeping the frame nice and level, and then you can sort of see the gradient of that hill, and that's what I climbed up yesterday. It was quite steep, and very, very loose and very, very sketchy. But you know, it's been nice, and then getting out and then walking around this area this morning, trying to find composition, but I was starting to look out, and yeah, but it's so hard to do when you're just a thickened vegetation right around here, trying to find an area where you can easily look out. but I'm glad I found this little lookout, and I've managed to actually come across the location of these trees in the field. I think it's on like a boundary line or on the fence line. I think there's a fence in the shot. I'll have to have a little look yeah, I think I can sort of see a fence with my naked eye just looking out there. I can sort of see something pictured there. Yeah, I think there is a fence out there. Yeah, so yesterday we had no light and it looked flat as. And then this morning I come and take a photo from a different point, but of the same subject, and we have light, glorious, glorious light. And that has really helped tell the story. And yeah, so I'll show you a photo now without the light, so you can sort of see it looks very flat and there's not much definition. There's not many layers. There's layers in the scene, there's layers as in the landscape, but not light. Those aren't as well distinguishable as if we had light. And that's what we have this morning, and it's worked out so well in our favour. You know, the side light off to the right, just glancing across, I think if the light was behind me, I don't think it would have worked as well. We wouldn't have got that separation, because the hills off to my right here, these trees over here, were actually causing these nice shadows, and I was able to scatter that light quite nicely. But yeah, it's really worked out, and a lovely scene. So I'm glad I got out here this morning, and I wasn't planning on doing this video. I wasn't planning on doing a video this morning. I didn't think it was going to work, but I just wanted to end on a high after yesterday's low. Yeah, I was really feeling depressed about that, and today we've got beautiful light. No more photos now because that light is gone. But yeah, really happy. And today we're heading home. But on my way home, I'm going to head to Naked Apple Cider for a nice bit of lunch. So I don't know what I'm going to have. I'm going to have a nice cider. They make a lovely cider. One of the owners, William, he likes the Interlooper. It's a really nice fruity sort of cider. Well, the cider is fruity, but it's really nice and nice and mellow and nice. It's really nice and soft on the palate, in a really good way. So I'm going to get that. I normally have about 2 or 3, and then I forget what cider does to me. And as you know, yeah, it's not great. But anyway, yeah, I'm feeling lovely today, and I'm so glad. So anyway, I'm going to end the video now, and I hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. If you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, and if you've got any questions, be sure to pop it down in the comments section below. Anyway, I'm Simon, and I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye for now.